Ha guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Projected extension for Young Wing could be major steal for Warriors. Moses Moody's future has again become a talking point following reports over recent weeks that the Golden State Warriors had centered their trade offer for Lauri Markkanen and around the Young Wing and future draft capital as part of the Athletics report. On Tuesday, the Warriors could look to explore smaller scale deals over the remainder of the off-season. Perhaps Moody may remain a central trade candidate for the Warriors over the next couple of months, though the franchise could also move to resolve any uncertainty by signing the 22-year-old to an extension. Both Moody and fellow 2021 lottery pick Jonathan Kuminga are extension eligible heading into their fourth season, with general manager Mike Dunleavy Jr. confirming in early July that Golden State would like to get new deals done for both. Moody's inclusion in their market and offer suggests the franchise were and are more than willing to consider a future without the 22-year-old, leading to genuine intrigue on how that may impact contract negotiations. According to ESPN's Kendra Andrews on Wednesday, Moody's deal could range from $11 to $13 million per season. That sort of contract could be a steal for the Warriors, particularly if it's a multi-year deal where they secure a former 14th overall pick for less than $40 million over 3 years or less than $50 million over 4. That sort of contract offer could provide a serious dilemma for Moody and his management. While it's a significant life-altering amount of money, betting on himself to finally earn a consistent role could yield a far greater deal as a restricted free agent next off-season. Josh Green, Cole Anthony and Aaron Nesmith all signed 3-year deals ranging between $33 to $41 million last off-season, with Moody certainly worthy of being around that price range. The young wing could be most compared to Nesmith as a similar type of player who was also He 14th pick his draft class a year before Moody. The per-36 statistics were very comparable in their third seasons, with Nesmith shooting 36.6% from beyond the arc while Moody drilled 36%. Nesmith had a big fourth year after signing the contract, even earning Most Improved Player votes last season. That now sees the deal as a very team-friendly one for the Indiana Pacers. The Warriors may be hoping that a similar outcome with Moody takes place, though that's reliant on him agreeing to those terms and for Steve Kerr to show greater trust in delivering more playing time next season. NBA Christmas Day 2024 schedule announced: LeBron vs Curry, Celtics PH 76ers. The 2024 NBA Christmas Day schedule has been shared by reputed insider Sham Chanaya, revealing the 5 marquee matchups on one of the biggest regular season nights of the year: Spurs at Knicks, Timberwolves at Mavericks, 76ers at Celtics, Lakers at Warriors, Nuggets at Suns. The Spurs returned to the Christmas Day slate after 8 years, last playing in 2016 in a winnow. The Bulls' Victor Wembanyama is being fast-tracked into NBA stardom and will face a massive test against Jalen Brunson's Knicks, the team with the most appearances in Christmas Day history. This will be the Knicks' 57th Christmas Day appearance, with the franchise defeating the Bucks last season. The Timberwolves and Mavericks will be a Western Conference Finals rematch, with Minnesota last playing on Christmas in 2017, defeating the Lakers in that matchup. The Mavs play their 5th consecutive Christmas matchup in the Luka Doncic era, defeating the Suns last season behind a 50-point performance by Doncic. The 76ers and Celtics will face off in a battle of the East contenders as the reigning champions hope to send a message to the exciting new contender on their home court. The Celtics defeated the Lakers on Christmas last season, with the 76ers returning after a one-year absence. They defeated the Knicks in 2022. The marquee matchup for many will be the clash of the icons, as the Lakers will take on the Warriors. Both teams are mainstays on the NBA's Christmas schedule, given the two major stars of the last generation are on these teams. The LeBron James and Stephen Curry relationship will return to being adversarial as both teams hope to overcome the losses they faced last Christmas. The final matchup of the night will pit two West contenders against each other as the Nuggets take on the Suns. Both teams were featured at last year's Christmas as well, with the Suns falling to an aforementioned on each 50-piece while the Nuggets took a win over the Warriors. The Christmas Day schedule is subject to changes if required by the NBA, but often finds its status on the regular season calendar elevated over the other games. These games are packaged as their own event, creating all-day basketball, with the first game tipping off at noon and the last game ending after midnight. Rumor: Golden State Warriors identify new trade target after failing to bag Lauri Markkanen. After failing to bag Lauri Markkanen from the Utah Jazz, it may seem like the Golden State Warriors are running out of trade options that would help them stand out in a crowded Western Conference and make one more finals in the Stephen Curry era. Their understanding of the current state of their roster is the biggest reason behind their aggressive pursuits of Markkanen and Paul George before they ended up with their respective teams. Their decisions show that Curry and the Warriors may not be the premier free agent destination they once were in the mid-late 2010s. However, that fact isn't stopping the Dubs from finding a co-star who can help Stephen Curry carry the team to another deep post-season run. They have already identified their latest trade target, and this rumor may end up being the move the Warriors actually pull off this off-season. Fan Edits: Christopher Klein published a piece that officially links the Dubs with the two-time All-Star. He noted that Markkanen's decision to stay put in Utah forced the team to look for more reasonable trades, which is the category Lavine fits in. While there are issues that the 29-year-old a less desirable target than Markkanen, circumstances force Golden State's hand. That contract is rough, but it will get gradually less catastrophic as the NBA's new TV deal takes effect. The cap ceiling around the league is about to skyrocket. Moreover, the Bulls are practically trying to give Lavine away. That relationship has soured past the point of no return. We've seen thinly veiled pot shots from the Bulls front office as well as reports that Lavine wants out. Bad Golden State can fix that situation in one fell swoop and perhaps get a few extra benefits in the process. Lavine had a poor season if you consider his status as a fringe all-star caliber player. He only played 25 games last season, averaging 19.5 points, 5.2 rebounds and 3.9 assists a game. Moreover, there's also the issue of Lavine's supposed attitude during his time as Chicago's top Bull. However, these red flags don't take away from the fact that Lavine is still a great player that Steve Kerr can to fit his scheme. It will be interesting to see how much he will cost the Warriors roster before the Bulls ship him off. And you fan, what do you think of the situation of Zach Lavine? Leave your opinion in the comments.